From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 now. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Why?
His first throw is an interception. Wow. And the Lions force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. He's got it near the 8. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Play fake, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one.
For real?
That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7.
That offense, though.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, so he just working on the ball.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 35 on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Oh, get away from
And the
him.
Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throw left side, complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Forced out to his right. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. They gain 14 on the play.
What's the name of this pass?
And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Set it down, score him at the 38.
I thought you was going to throw it to her earlier.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh, my God.
Blast through midfield. Down the sideline
Wow.
inside the 30.
It's stiff cut.
There it is. Touchdown, Detroit.
Damn.
The Lions get it down to a single point. It's a
He didn't have
Jahmyr
it on
Gibbs
him?
touchdown. Going after tries goodbye Lutz. The Lions tie things up at 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, and maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify on returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Collins, the receiver, in motion left. From the 43. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
This finds Smith.
Yeah.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Yeah.
They'll run now on second down. And that hit stops him in his tracks. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
That one's complete, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Damn,
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
I'm going to look at over there.
Working from the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, he usually jumps.
Hits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a
they
huge
really
gain
that bad?
and a first
Like, they
down.
really don't got... I'm going to have to go
They
look.
get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
I don't know how they go losing to him like that, man.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs.
Oh.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, be able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
On the move, headed right.
Oh, wow.
Brushes him off with ease. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Oh, I do.
Has it at the 7.
They put me on the wrong.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Gibbs scores. Touchdown Detroit.
That's that
The Lions can tie
trap.
it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That's it.
It's to Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Lions tie this game at 21.
He did good with that offense for that
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
He did a hell of a job, but the defense.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
That's pretty much what he was doing. I'll score you. You're going to make mistakes.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
Where did you go?
And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32.
Come on, man. Block.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Escapes the pocket. Escapes his grasp.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did.
That line was not getting in like this.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I don't know. That's tough.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
I threw that bitch over his head.
The Ravens get some late points.
You tall, he gonna go get it.
Nico Collins with the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
You can't sign nobody, huh?
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
Weak ass tackle.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd down, Allen throwing again.
Oh, good pass.
He'll get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I thought his knee dropped first.
There, 15 yards and a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. Allen now on 1st down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge.
Big gain downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Offense to the line for second down. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. This return starts at the 5. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down.
That's why I was telling you about that hit. It's something wrong. It's glitchy.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
nowhere near.
Motion man
That's
set
why
left.
I said this is glitchy.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's on the move.
No. Oh.
Launching deep down the right sideline.
Oh, wow.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up
Bro, the whole
aggressiveness there
time
like
I'm trying
that,
to click
but
on a
couldn't
person. I'm trying to
connect.
click on the
Second
D lineman that's chasing me. And it put me all the way on the corner. And I didn't even do the switch stick. It was just circle.
Back to the air. Allen. He's trying to go
gone.
deep again. He's got it deep downfield. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4.
Oh my God. Just had to
Tackle
bump
made
my
as the
play.
return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set. 1st and 10. He tosses right to the short side. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
Oh, too early. Oh.
Defender
Undercut.
right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins.
Yeah,
So now
I
it's
had
going to be
to.
3rd and long.
I didn't think he was gonna follow.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock.
I
You know
think
this
he's
firsthand.
gonna
You
keep
want
going.
throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of 22, and that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. Jackson's going to throw again. Out to his wide out.
Bro, if he blocks,
and it's good yardage,
oh
but they
my God,
short of the sticks.
that was perfect. The way you everybody on the team lined up.
Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Juke the defense, and they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs.
Oh my God, and he out.
Breaks through, and he might break away. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Like, why does
Big
he hit the
gain,
hole
14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
As soon as he touched the ball, bro, he is out of there.
Allen on the play action.
Oh.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They connect on the deep shot. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
They that low?
That's going to be taken in at the 8.
What the hell was he doing?
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
They had 83?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's going to be tough, Tyler. This late in the
interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're
like,
going right back to the air.
With that deep,
About a handful there.
That's going to be tough.
Getting up to end that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Yeah, that's not going. Yeah, everybody, most teams that are like that's competitive.
Allen
yes, their offense are all like ranked.
Oh no! Look,
right. You see, bro. Why would they put me on him? Yeah, like everybody.
And they
that's
can't
gonna
to him,
compete.
But not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Are you supposed to? Yeah.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen buys time, rolling right.
He got around him.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds.
Yeah.
Looks like he came down on that sideline.
He said it all,
Second down
like,
coming
and he
up.
still.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that
Now, that's
in for
crazy,
a nice
though.
gain. The throw
No lie, that-
just didn't
that's
give him enough
crazy.
real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
This is Gibbs on second down.
Bro,
Room to run
sometimes
inside
that
the
shit-
20.
no.
And he
Sometimes
did
it
not
really
get
do,
in.
sometimes.
Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I don't
Those
know.
outside runs
I don't know
so
how you gonna do
critical
it.
for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it.
you didn't-
And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
I thought he handed
Gets it
that
towards
to
the
him.
end zone, but it's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss.
He didn't
You just
even
got to shake it off and keep
Yeah.
shooting away.
off the block.
Gibbs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. They'll run. It's Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
They'll go. Allen.
Oh, good.
And he makes the catch. Did he get... No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Oh, wow.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they
That's
want to do is
crazy.
get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Still some room at the 20. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 3-quarter. All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. It's taken in by Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 15
Damn,
yards
he
on
might
the
be
pickup
gone.
there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I don't have the bread for him.
Now it's Lamar. This finds Smith.
Yep.
Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's brought down after a short gain. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up. Jackson throwing here. He's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, did he catch him one there?
This play goes for 36. And that gives the Lions the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Ravens scoop free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. And he finishes off the return corner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Yeah.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yeah.
Tossing right to the short side.
Yeah, that's bad.
And this one doesn't go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little sweep pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that's
Lamar off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now we're on the counter. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game,
I don't know.
Take it in the NFL.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there.
No, everybody.
Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Ravens about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Another chance for him. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the 4th. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7.
I'm about to say he couldn't.
And this drive will start inside the
signed
25.
I don't know. I'm gonna say, but he couldn't. He was in here until week 2 when he got dropped. So, I don't know. I don't know what he did.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Trying to push it deep downfield. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this is all for cosmetics.
Can't do nothing about that.
The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Just throw it up.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Did you tag your kicker? Probably. Just to keep all that fire on that.
Hand off to the back.
That offense.
And he's caught
He probably did.
for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's an 11-yard
Like I
pickup,
said,
and it gives them
everybody
the first
offense.
down.
We know how hard
built.
explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Halfway there
No,
on
I
first
had
down.
no
That brings up
idea.
2nd and
I
5.
wasn't checking that dude. I'm about to, I'm about to go look. That's insane.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And
That's insane.